Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Well, welcome in, whoever is in. How are you? Thank you for joining, family. Welcome in, family. Come on in. Trying to wait for some more of y'all to get in. Somebody decided to leave, so arrivederci, or we'll catch you on the next one. Okay? No harm, no foul. How's everybody been doing? Hit the like button as you come in. Please make yourself comfortable. And thank you for joining and feel welcome to be here. Welcome, 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 everyone. I'm not pulling cards tonight, guys, but I will be. Tahana, welcome in, baby. How are you? Good to see you. As y'all come in, family, hit the like button for me, please. I've had a very full week. I've had 2 funerals we've attended. So, and just a lot of shifts of things. So, thank you for joining. 4Q, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Make yourself comfortable. Hit the like button. Good to have you. My name is EYE Consultations, and happy to have you here. All Things Nettie, welcome in. Thank you, Tahana. The same to you, love. Has anybody felt a shift? And I talked to y'all about this the last time. Now, I'm going to speak specifically for those of us that are in the United States. We know that the entire planet has been a destiny swap, right? For those of you who are not aware of this. But there has definitely been a destiny swap right here in the good old US of A. We, the Aboriginal Indigenous Republic, Gesara, Nisara, things are being restored back on the land. The United States, INC, got to vacate. So there's going to be a major shift, and I know you can feel it now. It's in the air. This is what your ancestors have been restoring. They have been restoring the natural order for the original copper-colored indigenous people, especially right here in the U.S. And on top of it, the Bible has been telling you your history. And see, people think that the faces that you see for nobility are this color, but they are not. They're this color and they're darker. The Khazarian Mafia started out as the kings of Prussia. They use the lighter skin to cover up what they do. Because your first heads of nobility all over the world were people of color. That's why we say all skin folk and kinfolk. That's exactly why we say all skin folk and kinfolk. Because they're here in the United States too. They're in the Boulay. Amadi, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Make yourself comfortable. Hit the like button. Good to have you. Let's see, what do we got going on in here? Get out of there. Get out of the way. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the team. So, a lot of things are being exposed, collective. You got your Boulay. You also have a lot of Earth Angel. Welcome in, baby. How are you tonight? A lot of us are going to find out that you got a lot of secret societies. Like, people think white people were the ones that started the KKK. They did not. They did not. Started right over in Europe. The black nobility, the hidden hand. Started right over in North Africa. Some of those blood ties are out of North Africa. Hi, Robert. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Make yourself comfortable, Robert. Hit the like button. My day has been calm and it's been rested. Murtu, welcome in. For the most part, I'm rested enough to where I drop 8 videos tonight, plus I'm here live. And y'all haven't seen me because I attended 2 funerals. I'm well, Murtu. How are you? And see, a lot of people don't like history, but history is to tell you who we are, where we've been, what we've been through, and what we have to overcome. That's good to hear, sweetheart. I'm glad to see you. Did you get my email, Murtu? I'll reach back out to you, love. Nice, nice. So you're going through a major, nice transformation, Earth Angel. Yeah, I've seen some butterflies. The last one I saw was like a purplish little lilac-like butterfly, little baby one. Beautiful. But thank you. Thank you. I know a lot of people don't always agree with my rhetoric, but I'm not here for you to agree with my rhetoric. My job is to deliver the truth and to show the light as a wayshore of justice. And I'm going to do my job. I don't get the support and love. Those of you guys that show your love and support, I thank you very, very much. But I got damn near 4,000 karmics that sit on my channel to come and sit and listen to see what they can glean out of the information. If I drop dead tomorrow, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. They just gonna move on to the next reader. So I'm not pressed about that. But what I want y'all to understand is this. No reader that sits on a platform, especially those of us who are ordained, because this is our work. So any reader of their salt, they're going to research, they're going to take the downloads that they get, they're going to translate them into messages for the Divine Collective. And one of the reasons why there has been such a major holdup here in the United States with finances is because you got more than just finances coming. And I think I told y'all back a while back, matter of fact, maybe a couple of years ago, that everything that was, I've been telling y'all this for a while because I'm finna say it again. Everything that was stolen from up underneath the land, because anything 3 feet deep, you're mining the land. So now you got to talk about the mining rights of what you've stolen from under the land, what sits on top of the land, what you devastated and destroyed on the land, as well as the eradication of the people of the land, as well as what you built on the land that does not belong to you. Because the only thing that ever belonged to United States, Inc., was the District of Columbia. That was it. Everything else belongs to the Republic of the Indigenous People. And that's what your ancestors have been working and fighting so hard for. Some people will stay, some people will leave, and some will be made to leave. And a lot are going to jail behind this shit. This is treason. And then when it's all said and done, if any of y'all are familiar, when the so-called Indians up there in Canada, because see, $5 Indians, they paid you to be this color to say you this, Aboriginal indigenous. So Cherokee, Wampanoag, Algonquin, Sioux, those are Siberians. Those are Asiatic Siberians. They have no rights to this land. No rights. The Hispanic people that come from out of South America that dislike people of my race, and I'm not saying all of you that dislike this, hold on for a second, y'all. Get you up out of here. Welcome in, Jordan. I'm speaking tonight instead of reading tarot and oracle. Are you familiar with tarot and oracle, Jordan? Deathstroke. What a name. Lord, have mercy, help you. I would say you lots of love and healing energies, Deathstroke. So, I don't know what you're familiar with, Jordan, but I'm not reading tarot and oracle tonight, okay? I'm speaking on history. So if history is not why you're here, then I don't know. But you're welcome to be here until you're not. It just depends on you. So back to what I was saying anyway. Lena, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for joining. My name is Third Eye Consultations. Thank you for being here. Make yourself comfortable. Hit the like button. Oh, but history is being decoded, Mertu. Motogoat, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Everyone that's coming in, make yourself comfortable. Hit the like button. I don't know if you still here or not. Jordan, you still here? Breathe. Say something. Solar flare made Earth. Welcome in. Yes, they are. Very much so. Murtu. Blip Blip Studio, I'm not telling you your future. You're welcome, Motogoat. I'm talking about the history and the origin of the Khazarians, the black nobility behind the hand that everybody thinks is white, but it's not. Or of European ancestry, it's not. But thank you for stopping in, Blip Blip Studio. Let's go ahead and get you up out of here. Nope, undo, because I'm not pinning shit about you. Let's get you out of here. Boom, there you go. That way we don't have to worry about it. Okay. So, Jackie, welcome in. Thank you for joining. How are you tonight? Hope all is well with you. So, Annette, welcome in, baby. How are you tonight? Everybody, as you come in, make yourselves comfortable. Hit the like button. I've already dropped 8 videos, 4 for my Divine Collective and 4 for my members only. We're going to get past the surviving stage. Just continue to put the effort in. Thank you for the 100 jewels. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate it. So a lot of people are not happy because they're finding out a couple of things. For one, like I said, you got 3 popes: the white pope, the black pope, and the gray pope. This will be the last pope on the planet. This will be the last president of the United States. They already know what's about to happen. There's about to be a major transference, Gesara Nasara. This is about your money. This is about your money. This is about the rights to the land that we all live on here. Those of you that are a part of the United States, that live in the United States, as well as some of the, for anybody that wants to stay, that is willing to really work as a whole, as a collective, because again, Divinia, welcome in, baby. How are you tonight? We got a lot of people that are for what we're talking about, and we got a lot of people that are not. And that's understandable because there's been a lot of lies told to everyone, not just us, even though they changed the narrative of who we are. But once Putin started pulling out some information, that kind of changed up the game for those that, nothing that you seem to be interested in, Blip Blip Studio. So I'm going to release you up out of here. Take care. I wish you all the best. So, when Putin opened up a vault that had been closed for 1,700 years, everything he brought out of the vault was people of color. As well, all the kings and queens at one time in the world were people of color. I even looked up a hometown of my bloodline, Sardis is a name that hails from Turkey, actually. But back to what I was talking to you guys about in reference of the transference of power, authority, land, rights, money, ownership. Do y'all not know that the debt that we have incurred belongs to the Aboriginal indigenous people? Like, they tell Mexicans that they can't be here. But why can't they? Mexico, New Mexico, Texas, Arizona was a part of their land too. So how you going to tell them that they can't cross into their own neighborhoods? This is crazy. Then you tell black people, go back to your country. Well, some of them aren't from this country, but they already knew that there was a shitload of us that were already here. They knew that when they came here. That's why they called it colonization. They've done it all over the world. And this is not white nobility. This is black nobility that did this. And I told y'all this before. Your 12 royal bloodlines are black people of color. That's why I keep saying all skin folk ain't kinfolk. I couldn't tell you that, Jackie, right off the top of my head, honey. That ain't even on my register. That's not even on my radar. But what I do know is this. You're black. Let me pull up some information right quick. Let me go into some stuff that I've been saving for y'all for a minute. I'm not going to run all of it tonight because I'm not going to stay on that long. Now, where are you when I want you? Hold on, y'all. It's over here somewhere. I just got to locate it. There we go. Notes. Okay. Matter of fact, let's start with pictures, okay? Now, this may ruffle some feathers, but the history says some things that we're not going to be happy about. When we talk about fallen angels' bloodline, let's start there, okay? Well, gentle cream pie, if you don't like what I'm talking about, you don't have to be here. Matter of fact, let me help you out. There you go. It's okay. So let's talk about the angels and the primary angels that cause so much havoc. Thank you for the flower, Jackie. All right. Their roles and what they did and the sins that they were participating in. Modern manipulation, interpretation. Lucifer, the light bearer, who fell due to pride and rebellion. Pride, vanity, self-worship, false light, celebrities, idols. Those are your entertainers. Those are your actresses and actors. Your athletes, all your entertainers, because these are all entertainers. Keep this in mind, okay? Azazel, the 12-winged angel, taught men warfare and women vanity, makeup and jewelry. There was a glorification of violence, fashion, obsession with gender confusion. That's where you get homosexuality from. Samael, angel, accuser, seducer, war, disease, legal injustice, perversion of justice. Baraquel taught astrology, misleading spirituality, horoscope, obsession. That's okay. He's gone, sweetie. Gadriel led Eve astray. Now that's who messed with Eve in the Garden of Eden. And he also taught weaponry, deception, weapon development, mass surveillance. So that's who you need to thank for AI, Gadriel. Okay? Kokabeel taught signs of the stars, manipulated weather, false signs in the heavens, UFO deceptions. That's Project Bluebeam. Do y'all know how long they've been playing with this shit? If you look at ancient Sumerian walls, the Egyptian walls, the Mayan walls all over the universe, all over the world, they gave you what people say are aliens. Aliens are just people that you don't know. But they have used technology. The Germans were heavily into, if anybody knows about the Thule Society. The Thule Society was during the right of Hitler. When their faction was broken down and deconstructed, and they were being charged for crimes against humanity, according to them, they shot their asses over to South America. That's why you got so much racism in South America, especially in Argentina. And Argentina was one of the main countries that voted against reparations because they're affiliated with Israel. Matter of fact, that's a blood tie in Israel to the premier of Argentina. And see, they don't talk about all of the mass people of color that they have in South America. They got a shit. Matter of fact, they got damn near more people in South America that are people of color than they got in the damn United States. How about that? It's the second largest home for people of color. South America. And South America is home to the United States because it's all one part of the country for us. From Canada all the way down into the Caribbean Isles. That's all family. Tainos, Arawak tribes, all of that's all family. That's all family. It was known as Tamari, Turtle Island. Just like California was an island. And the queen that operated was an indigenous woman. Her name was Queen Calafia. So when we go back into the angels, you got Amaros. He taught spells and root cutting, sorcery, witchcraft, resurgence, new age, false healing practices. So they're saying that spirituality is the new age religion, and it's a false indoctrination. This is why I keep sticking towards the Bible. And like I said, I know God is real. Because in 2017, I died to sit here on this damn platform to talk to you right now. I stayed in ICU for 100 days in 2 hospitals. So I know God is a living God. Shamasil taught sun signs and celestial secrets, occult rituals, blood rites, secret societies and organizations. Sariel taught lunar cycles and curses, occult rituals, blood moon rites, secret society practices as well. So a lot of these angels have been the ones that have been propagating against a lot of people that are the tribes and the bloodline of the actual living God and the sons of Abraham. I come from the tribe of Judah. Those are your high priests, your kings, and the bloodline to King David and the Messiah himself. So you got a lot of, and like I said, I don't know how familiar some people are, but they call humans, the fallen angels, call us talking monkeys. But I think people forgot that when they built the Tower of Babel, the ones that were at the top were turned into elephants and monkeys. 70 angels ministered to the people in the Most High God, and God turned all tongues into foreign languages so nobody could come back together and reconstruct the Tower of Babel. Those that wanted to go against God, some of them were killed immediately at that particular time. Others were also that wanted to war with God. They were punished. 400 years of being hard-headed. That was our punishment, 400 years for disobeying God. That 400 years hurt. That's a heavy-ass lesson. To be your bloodlines to be split to 4 corners of the world. So now, that's over in Antarctica. See, up underneath the ocean, there is a seal under the ocean that holds some of your fallen angels, that also holds certain other creatures that have no business on this realm unless God brings them. Prisons beneath the sea. Enoch's prison, ice within fire. Vents as pillars of the fire. So these are volcanoes under the water. Being sealed below. Some of their influence escapes. Keep in mind the fallen angels' wives were mermaids. That's what Archangel Michael turned them into. Cosbio, the warden of the seal. So there's an angel that is the warden of what's beneath the sea, and this is a prison. There's so much that I can share with y'all. We ain't even getting into this Negro that was over here killing all of these folks. Nor the Mormon church today. Lehi, Nephi, Laman, Lemuel, Mormon, Moroni, Joseph Smith. We ain't even going to talk about them today. These are the names of your black nobility that I have been talking about for the longest. Orsini, Farnese, Medici, Aldo, Brandini, Gatatonic, Borgia, Colonna, Pamphili, Chigi, Conti, your Jesuits, White Pope, the Gray Pope, the Black Pope, Jorge Mario, Borgoglio, Pepe Orsini, Arturo Sosa. The 3-city state is the City of London, the Vatican, the District of Columbia. This is what controls us versus religion. The front families for the black nobility are the Rothschilds, the Astors, the Bundys, the Collins, the DuPonts, the Fremonts, the Kennedys, the Lees, the Rockefellers, the Onassis, the Risset, Vanduga, and Merovingian. Those are your face front people. Those are what you call what would be considered our handlers. Okay? Secret Society, the Freemason Skull and Bones Club of the Club of Rome, Real Society. Those are your Germans with the Vril. Bilderberg, and I talked to y'all about the Bilderberg Trilateral Commission. Consolidation of Financial Assets, BlackRock, China Construction Bank, Vanguard, Heads of States. The distractions that they use to keep you stuck are drugs, alcohol, Major League Sports, and corn. Okay? With the P. And they like to keep you under programming. Programming. They figure if they keep you under programming, you're not going anywhere. We ain't gonna even talk about the Uniform Commercial Code of Law. That's old ancient Roman Sumerian law. And when they put the fringes around the flag, that's when they take piracy off of the high seas and bring it on the land. That's how they tie you into your straw man here in the United States to do business with you. Anything that you get in letters in the mail, it comes in all uppercase letters. That's your straw man. That's how they do business here in the United States. Nice. Very nice. You have to share some days with us some of the stuff that you've acquired. Let me see, who else do I have? Because I told y'all about some of these groups a long time ago. So this is what has been obstructing the Federal Reserves, as well as, the Federal Reserve's Social Security, disability, as well as taxes, which is illegal, as well as the monetary fund. The monetary fund, those are your worst mercenaries. And these are your people of the black nobility. Honey, Trump is sending people like yourself out of this country because this is actually our homeland. You need to figure out where yours is. Trump is America, because this is mine. I was born here. Nifty, nifty. We can see that you're not. Lord have mercy. We always got to have a special head up in here. Well, this is not your day anymore. That's why you're pissed. You'll be okay. So there we go. We're going to have some haters up in here, but they'll be all right. Yeah, they're gone. Hey, Robin, how are you? We got people that are coming in that they're going to have a big problem with black people being acknowledged that we are the Hebrew Israelites from the Bible. The Bible is our history. This is our knowledge. This is knowledge that has been stripped from us from over 400 years. And see, I've never really been tripping out about Trump. Trump is actually working to reinstate us. So I'm not going to mess with him by no shape, form, or fashion. If he want to work for us, by all means, Trump, do your job. Get on top of your job, baby. Because when they said make America great again, here we are. We're coming into positions of power and authority. So anybody that's got problems with that, they're welcome to leave and go back to their home country where they actually immigrated from. Because I'm not an immigrant. I'm natural. That's why they can't ship us anywhere. You hear people talk constantly about, why don't you go back to your country? Actuality, go back to yours if that's how you really feel. Because I am in my home country. It is spiritual, honey. But see, here in the United States, Murtu, your Democrats are the ones that have been facilitating a lot of this. Look up the history, guys. Do some research. There is so much stuff that's coming out. It's coming out faster than I can keep up with it. Because some of you, if you start looking around, your NPCs, they don't have no souls. They don't have spirits, but they're about to get some spirits in them. These people are already being handled, Earth Angel. Tanya, welcome in. I'm not worried about what's going to happen to Trump. Trump needs to worry about what's going to happen to Trump. I told y'all a while back, there were a lot of people that got shipped off to Guantanamo Bay. Now, they had private court hearings and judges that we knew nothing about, and they unalived a lot of people. They unalived a lot of people right there in Guantanamo Bay. Not to mention, honey, my ancestry goes back as long as the United States has been here. Thank you, Jackie, for the clutch. I appreciate it, baby. My blood ties here are ancestral. Nobody had an issue with race. Race was done for protection purposes to maintain their sense of separation, because it was more of us than it was of them. So you got to stop and think about it. You got poor white people. You got indentured servitudes that's coming from different parts of the world here to the United States, aka to marry. So why not give the poor whites an opportunity to be like the moneyed whites, okay? These are the ones that the Khazarian mob put in place, which is the black nobility. So meanwhile, they could start a perfect racial war between us. And the so-called $5 Indians, which were neither indigenous nor native, but some of them were Asiatics, along with colonizers. They paid them $5, stick your hands up, say you're an indigenous. Yep, there it is. Boom. And you were indigenous Indian. And we were stricken from the race in the books. We were labeled as freedmen. We were labeled as freed slaves or freedmen. And everything except for we became Negro, colored, black, African American. How many different damn labels are we going to get? Frisco Deo, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Make yourself comfortable. Hit the like button for us and feel welcome to be here. My name is Third Eye Consultations. And we're just having a little history moment here. So everybody doesn't have a problem with people that are not of our race. But because so many lies have been told, a lot of people are having ego issues. And I don't want anybody here that's in this chat to feel like you should have to have an ego issue. You're already, if you are not of indigenous ancestry, there are a lot of people that are paying the karma of their forefathers and foremothers, of what was done here in order to further the exploits of colonization. And a lot of people feel like, why are you still talking about all of this? Stop talking about this. Get over slavery. It's been done with. We're not responsible for what our ancestors did, but you're damn sure paying the karma for what your ancestors did. So a lot of people are like, well, I don't see color. And that tells me that there's a serious issue there too. Because there's no damn way in the world that you can ignore that I am not your color and you're not mine. But see, color was used as a method to separate what they wanted to control and who got to be the controllers and who got to be the oppressors. And we were subjugated and suppressed for 400 years. Shan, welcome in and thank you for joining, baby. How are you tonight? So with that being said, you can't tell us any more than you can tell German Jews, Ashkenazi, and Sephardic Jews not to claim their heritage of being annihilated. I've been to Nuremberg. It's a really creepy place where they had all of those people in those prisons because of their race. And see, they hid under all different races in order to hide who they are. And you know what your white people are today? Melungians. I'm going to say that very clearly. I'm going to say it for the people in the back of the room. Melungians, mulattoes, octoroons. You got one drop of blood in you like Carol Channing, Elvis Presley, Abraham Lincoln. A lot of your celebrities and a lot of your presidents have one drop of freaking black blood in them. Since we want to be technical about it, because that's exactly what they did to us. If you had one drop of blood that was our blood, you were useless to them. You could pass for white, but they still knew your dirty little secret about that one drop. Walter Ashby Plecker was a doctor that did the census of vital statistics right there in Virginia. This was to ensure that black men, women could not marry white men, white women. There would be no intermixing, but the Bible told you not to mix the bloodlines. Nobody listened. Nobody listened. So this is why a lot of the karma has been so damn heavy. That's why some of the lessons have been so harsh. They've been so painful. That's why the relationships have been so harsh. They've been so painful. You're talking about over 2,000 plus years of trauma that's sitting on the land. You're talking about people that were raped, robbed, murdered, pillaged, their children snatched from their breasts and sold into slavery. And if they survived it, what, you up the ante on the price to sell them? They wanted to catch alligators. They hung little black babies out and dangled black living babies for the alligators to get them. And sometimes the alligators got them. That's how you got your purses. And when they couldn't use that, they used our damn skin. They made belts out of us, shoes out of us. They cannibalized the shit out of people of color. The only state in the United States that does not allow cannibalism, Idaho, where they make potatoes. You can eat plenty of potatoes, but you can't have a human with your potatoes. Any place else, you can eat us. Anybody that you like, pick a flavor. They're like Baskin Robbins running around here for the cannibals. You can eat anybody that you like because you got 49 other damn states that allow it. Melanin. We have the highest rate of melanin besides those that are from the sub-Saharan in Africa and in South America and in the islands. Melanin sells more than, it's worth more than gold. Then they started using, because when a lot of people of color come up missing, where do you think their melanin goes? I used to wonder why Africans and Indians had, their eyes were so red or yellowish. That is because of the level of content of melanin in their system. That's melanin in their eyes. That's the reason why their eyes have that yellowish egg-like color. That's melanin. Reddish yellow. That's melanin. People are literally out here dying because of the lies that were told. And I think the truth needs to be told so each one can teach one and we can all help one another in order not to repeat what history has already shown us. I don't think any person that is of non-color deserves to be treated any better than somebody is of color, and vice versa. It should never take 33 1/3 men of color, men and women of color, in order to equal one person of non-color. That was to protect their races, because nobody, back in the day, nobody talked about race. Race was a casting system like they do over in India to separate status. And that needs to be abolished over there in India too. So for the last 2,000 years, if your daddy and mama were rat catchers, they want you to still be rat catchers today. If your mama and daddy were born in a brothel, grew up and raised in a brothel, they still want you to open up another brothel and be the same type of person. I don't either, Earth Angel. I sure don't. I don't know what they feed us. So I don't trust it. I'm trying to wean myself off because I don't trust it. It's scary out here. And until we take things back into our hands and do it why do you think that they've been prepping us all of this time? Not here to sit, gripe, and complain about what we don't have, but being grateful for what we do have. So when you do step into your position of power and authority, guess what? You're going to guide humanity to where it needs to be. Under the ordinance and the decree of the Most High God, the Most High living God, because you are an extension, we all are an extension of the Most High God himself. And for the record, let's ask this question. Holy Spirit, holy angels, holy ancestors, Father God, yes, you are. Is God a woman? For those of you who are not familiar with dowsing rods, when they cross, the answer is a yes. And when they stay open, it is a no. God is a woman. God is a multifaceted being. That's one. Number two, If anybody knows anything about the history of women, then you should know that we were able to procreate without man. There's a lot of history here that got to be shared. It is so much stuff. Does anybody want to contribute to this conversation? Because Murtu, I've seen that you've contributed. Anybody else would like to contribute about what they know about what is taking place with the Gesara and Nisara right now, which is our funds, our land, because the IMF is the worst gang on the planet. That's your black nobility that has been destroying us for 2,000 years. So when we talk about ancient Egyptians, Anunnaki are nothing more than fallen angels. Callie, welcome in. Thank you for joining. My name is Third Eye Consultations. Feel welcome to the chat, Callie. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit the like button and make yourself comfortable. So, Angela, welcome in, love. My name is Third Eye Consultations, and this is our family chat. Everybody is in here having a conversation, and I'm just expressing to my soul tribe what I have learned in order to share with them. And if anything resonates for them, if they would like to, add to what I'm speaking about, feel free to jump in the chat and speak your piece, family. Because we all carry a lot of knowledge within us. But you can say Anunnaki, you can say, God bless you, you can say Igigi, you can say a lot of different things, but like I said, I died for this journey here. I literally died. I've had my near-death experience. And I sat in the hospital for 2 hospitals for 100 days. Terry, that could be your ancestors trying to communicate with you. What I would recommend to you, Terry, is to look it up. What is the spiritual meaning of your face itching for a whole day and then it stops? I'm glad that you're enjoying it, Callie, because people were afraid. And they want you to be afraid today not to speak your truth. Carbon dating is off, Earth Angel. It's not accurate. They lie about everything. All of the so-called doctors of studies, scientists, they told a lot of damn lies in order to keep the narrative going. Just like a lot of your theologists that went to theology school. Carbon dating can happen within one day. That something can petrify itself in a day's time. Ooh, wait a minute. Nobody is what, love? I told y'all about body snatching. I've been known about body snatching. Ancestors told me about the body snatchers. So that's not a shock or a surprise. I told you, we deal with some very diabolical people. And they have no respect or no regard for human life. Yours, mine's, none of us. Nah, that might be some of the excuse of what a portion of them may have done that for. But mainly that's because of the Baal, B-A-A-L, the Moloch, M-O-L-O-C-H, and the Asherah worshipers. Those are ancient deities, ancient Sumerian deities. Ancient Sumerian, Babylonian. Just like people say nowadays that as many times as she died and came back, that's why they call, what's her name, Kim Kardashian, Queen of the Dead. Because she's the most powerful high priestess in Hollywood. Goddess Impressive, welcome in, love. How are you tonight? So we got a lot of people out here that are still definitely trying to win this war at any means necessary. And because your ancestors protected you while I'm well, baby. Thank you for asking. Protected you while you were building and learning to use your gifts and your powers. Like the M's in your hands, the crescent moons in your hands, these activate. You're to activate and use these. Some of you are not using your gifts. TaylorMade, welcome in and thank you. How are you tonight? So this is why I tell y'all all the time, your ancestors want you to focus on the journey, not on what you're lacking. Some of you have been homeless because you have karmic debt to pay off, and it's ancestral in nature. Whatever you did in a past life, the karmic debt is being balanced out. That is the 40 plus laws of Ma'at. They ain't gonna come near you. Do your job. Your ancestors will protect you. They're gonna let you feel it because it is a weapon that's being formed against you, but they didn't say it would prosper. Remember, they said the weapon would form, but it would never prosper. When you have a good night, and I uploaded some videos too, TaylorMade, so if you need some time to listen to something to carry you through your work shift, did y'all just see the globe that passed right past in the reading? So, so we do have an ancestor that's here, so thank you, ancestor, for showing up. I just saw him swoop right across. I've had orbs in my readings before. I've had them here on YouTube, and I've also had them on Instagram, because I have a channel on Instagram, although I can't access it right now. But you guys can go over and take a look at it if you want to. All of the channels that I own and operate are listed inside of my main channel. This is the mother channel of all my channels, YouTube. Oh, thank you, Graybeard. I'm going to go ahead and show people what you really think about folks. Thank you so much, Graybeard. I appreciate that. Poor baby. So, I have a plethora of messages that can run somebody's entire shift for 12 hours. Because sometimes I've sat on the chat with my collective for 12, 16 hours. I've been online that long. Welcome in, Randy. Thank you for joining. Make yourself comfortable. You and Graybeard that says I'm retarded. Thank you. A lot of people are going to be angry and they're going to be uncomfortable about the truth coming out. Randy, that's based on, that's a yes and a no. Because all of us can't be telling the same lie, honey. That's the catch. And like somebody just said, a lot of people are going to be uncomfortable with the truth. And that's to be understood, because I didn't say you said I was retarded, Randy. Graybeard said that. I never accused you of calling me retarded, sweetie. No, Graybeard said that. But we all can't be telling the same lie, honey. They hid our information. We don't have access. Why are we the only race of people that cannot have access to our ancient knowledge, our ancient culture, our ancient history? And even when we did have access, you gave it to us in the Bible and you flipped it and manipulated and you hoarded out for your own propagation of the narrative. And it wasn't even you. Your ancestors did this to you. Because most of you that are Gentiles, guess what? A lot of y'all carry octoroon blood in your lives. A drop of blood, a drop of discolored blood in your lives. But we're not related to y'all. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. That doesn't change a thing. Hold on. I'm going to ask for you. I'm so glad you brought it up. Let's test the theory. Now, Randy, you have never been here before, so I want to introduce you to something. These are called dowsing rods. Dowsing rods, when they stay open, the answer is no. When they stay crossed, the answer is yes. So I'm going to ask, do you have one drop of people's color blood in you? Holy Spirit, holy angels, holy ancestors. Randy says he's white, but does he have the one drop effect? Yeah, you do, Randy. Welcome to the family. So that would make you the bloodline of octoroons. No, they never wanted us to see. That was the intention. But see, that's where your ancestors and the Most High God and the angels that did not fall from heaven did. Now, let's talk about the parallel worlds. When we talk about parallel worlds, does anybody ever stop and think about, what was the name of that movie where they had the gnomes, my precious? The Lord of the Rings. Inner Earth? The Hobbits? Is that this is your parallel world. Remember when Admiral, what was his name? Admiral Baird? Lord of the Rings, that is correct. Now, Admiral Byrd, my apologies, Admiral Byrd. I called you Admiral Beard, but Admiral Byrd. When he flew over the Antarctic in the 1930s, 1940s, somewhere along in that, maybe up into the 50s too. Admiral Byrd was on an excavation over into Antarctica. His plane was captured by some kind of force that landed it, forced it to land. And then there were some beings that came to him, met him, brought him in underground. They gave him a very nice warm drink to drink. They were highly intelligent, highly evolved beings. And he spoke to an elder. And they talked about war. They talked about war. They talked about how immature our race of people are to have the level of technology that we have, courtesy of the fallen angels, which is accurate. Because like I said, when you go back to the Thule Society, way before, because the Thule Society was operating World War I, World War II, and this was your Ashkenazi German Jews. Van Allenbelt. There you go. So they talked about this. Back in the day, your Germans were already creating spaceships. Project Bluebeam ain't just now started. This has been around for a long time. They've just changed the names with the different presidents and the different regimes that have controlled the narrative. But what's been funding it are the black nobility, people of color, not Aboriginal indigenous people, but another race that is connected to the Dogon, the fish, half man, half fish, the Dogon tribe, or the Dogon, the sea being called Dagon, Dogon. Yes, absolutely, the sirens. See, these are all fallen angels' miscegenations, and there were creatures that these fallen angels created. Y'all have to remember, the angels slept with everything that they could, their type of energy. So we got a lot of different weird species and a lot of weird beings. Like you got the Cerberus. They created the three-headed dog that guards the gates of hell. I've heard of that too, Mertu. Then you got your bull-headed men with human bodies. Your satyrs, Pan. You got your the archers that were half horse, half men. What are the Oans, Mertu? Give us a quick synopsis. Then you got the goat-headed men. Okay, fishmen. That's the Dagons or the Dogon. They say you got 3 different types of dolphins. Dolphins that can actually talk. Dolphins that can actually walk. Dolphins that can shapeshift. And they're highly evolved and they're highly intelligent. And they're also very good with pregnant mothers giving birth to their babies. I'm a seraphim as well, Randy. So you got a lot of different species of creatures. Just like, unfortunately, if you want to know what inbreeding, where inbreeding comes from, your Habsburg jaw, like the cleft jaw. What's the guy that plays, that's a cartoon character in a wheelchair? American Dad, I think it is. He got the cleft jaw. He got that big Habsburg jaw. He got the big Habsburg jaw. Then you got the cleft palate. Then you have the lizard skin. Then you have people that have the XY and the XX chromosome. There's a lot of things out here that they created. You got your dogmen. You got your Sasquatch. You also had dragons that were here on this planet too. Now we know them. Yes, they do, Randy. They absolutely do. Anything that you love, you fight to protect it, right? Why is the Navy out there practicing, claiming that they're blowing up? They're doing water maneuvers, water exercises. No, they're out there having a war with whatever under that water. Out of every place in this realm. And see, they can't get to outer space because if you go into outer space, you're still in water. This planet is covered by water. Over 70%. As above, so fucking below. So, with that being said, we got a lot of water on this planet. You talking about you trying to go to space. You ain't never been to space. And what's sitting on the moon belongs to the fallen angels. Because those are the part of the 10 heavens. And each heaven has a different purpose of what it serves. How many realms are there to heaven? Let's ask a better question. What is in each realm in the heavens according to the Bible? I know, 10 realms. The first heaven is the atmosphere. Clouds, wind, weather patterns, and where the birds fly. The second heaven, universe, outer space. The sun, the moon, the stars, the planets. And see, you're not allowed to be in there. God's dwelling is the third heaven. Hold on, let me do one better. What are all the realms in heaven according to the book of Enoch? There we go. Let's talk it. 10 distinct heavens like we both agreed upon. The first heaven, housing paradise. The first heaven with weather storehouses. The third heaven housing paradise. And the 10th heaven containing the throne of God. That's where we sit. The seraphim. Because see, there are places up there in the heavens where the watchers, that some of the watchers fell, and some of the other angels, the Agigi as well. You can call them the Agigi or whatever you want to call them, but they're part of the watchers. But they sit right above one heaven and look down on the other heaven and see their brethren enslaved, chained up right now. Some of them are not even in chains. Their sorrow has them bound for the choices that they made against God, the Most High God, and the rest of their brethren and sistren. The fourth heaven controls precise movements, gates, and courses of the sun and the moon. The third heaven houses both the heavenly paradise, Garden of Eden with the tree of life, and a separate place of cruel, fiery darkness for the wicked. Elio, welcome in. I hope I said your name correctly. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Make yourself comfortable. Hit the like button for me, E, and feel welcome to be here. Thank you for joining. My name is Third Eye Consultations. Good to have you. The fourth heaven, like I said, controls regular, precise movements of the gates and the course of the sun and the moon. We're not allowed to be there. So if you got kicked off the moon, that says that how you going to try to buy some property and some real estate on top of the moon when you don't have any rights to be there? I can't tell you that, Jenny. Welcome in, by the way. Thank you for joining. My name is Third Eye Consultations. The fifth heaven has imprisoned the silent, sorrowful Grigori. Those are also the rebellious watchers. That was the other name that I couldn't remember, who turned away from God. The sixth heaven is the grand residence of the archangels, celestial authorities, the cherubim, and the seraphim who manage the order of the world. Yeah, they do. Exactly, Earth Angel. And they go this way. They don't go straight up. They arc. If you ever notice Every last one of those astronauts that have went up, their spaceships have never went straight. They arc. Yes, it is. That's why we got so many stars in heaven, Randy, because of the children. We have the seventh heaven filled with blazing angelic hosts, including the many-eyed ones, which are the Ophanim. Those are the wheels of God's chariot. And we have the eighth heaven, Mazaloth, the spear of changing seasons, dryness, rain, and the 12 zodiac constellations. Ninth heaven, Kuchavim, the specific celestial homes and paths for the circling constellations. What do you mean by no, Randy? And then we have finally the 10th heaven, Aravath, the supreme dwelling place and containing the physical throne and direct presence of God, Aravath. And see, the ends of the earth is where, now, where is she at? Jenny, you asked about what supports the earth? The four pillars of heaven. The ends of the earth, the portals, they contain 12 massive portals where cosmic wind, earth, the cosmic winds and weather that originate to bless or destroy the earth. Those are the four pillars of earth. The divisions of Sheol, the dead, because even the dead have to be judged too. Remember that, guys. A hollow place divided into compartments or the caverns, separating the souls of the righteous from the wicked while they wait judgment. So it's a lot to this, guys. I don't know how much you guys have. Yeah, but see, we always forget the fifth element, aether or ether, as they call it. And we're always around ether. But see, we have 3 books of Enoch. Well, a lot of people, you have to remember, Brandy, everything that walks the face of this earth is not human. Everything that walks the face of this earth is not human. They may look human, but that doesn't make them human. And you have to also remember those that took the jab from the Rona, they made themselves portals, vessels, to be inhabited by something totally different. So you got a lot of people out here that are about to have some really, really bad experiences. And those NPCs that are non-playing entity, those are automatic vessels for the Watchers' children that they had with human women. Those were the Nephilim, the Anakim, the Raphaim, the Zazumim. Yes, you fight with your heart. That's why God asked you to heal your heart. Your heart space has the ability, once it's healed, to heal 750,000 people at a time. Do you know how powerful you are? I think the only reason that it's listed as that, Mertu, is because they didn't want the truth. What is a watcher, Randy? Because the watchers were there to observe us, but they were never to interfere in mankind's business in the physical realm. Did you? Was this while you were actually physically awake or in your dream state, Randy? So if you know what a watcher is, share with us what a watcher is. What kind of job? What kind of job, Randy? Okay. So what kind of job did they offer you? Never to interrupt what? They were never to interfere with mankind. They were just to sit back and observe us. Oh, I know that part. But what was the job that they offered you, Randy? That part we already know. That's in the Bible. They weren't allowed to take wives or husbands. Come and save who? We're already here saving people from what they've already done. The watchers. So did you take the job, Randy? Or did you tell them they're going to have to get somebody else? Okay. Well, thank you, Mertu. The same to you, Lovebug. I will see you the next time I go live, okay? Here's what I know on that level. Men have had 20,000 years to be seduced by power, lust, greed, wrath, slovenly, gluttony. All of the 7 deadly sins, let's put it like that, okay? They've had 20,000 years and they've been swimming, marinated, they've been baked in it. God bless you as well, baby. So you're talking about the age of things hidden, like all the hidden hands, okay? That's why I keep saying black nobility, but not us. Not us. Whole nother race, but not us. Like I said, I come from the line of Judah. Those are high priests and high priestesses. Kings, very powerful high priests and high priestesses. The son of King David, the children of bloodline of King David and the Messiah. That's the bloodline I come from. Well, in all actuality, the Son is a woman. So is God. But anyway, at the end of the day, Man has had 20,000 years to show us something other than, well, welcome and thank you to you too, liminal space. You poor baby, you're miserable, aren't you? Aww. Why are you using somebody else's space, liminal space? Why can't you be your own man? I know, honey. Why can't you use your own face, liminal space? Poor baby. We're gonna take care of you. Bye-bye, baby. Take care of yourself. Liminal space. Yeah, you got liminal mental space. You got a capacity for ignorance. So there's African poetry that speaks about that, about the moon being a man and the woman being the sun. But man has had more than 20,000 years to figure out if he wants to. Oh, I don't have to see your face, Randy, unless you just want to. But liminal space was the one that has a whole actor's face. He's not even comfortable showing his face. Might not even be a man, but who cares? But anyway, 20,000 years to get out of his pride and ego and arrogance. But man has chosen not to. So the consequences for men are going to be very, very heavy, that continue to operate from a space of impunity, that operate from a sense of pride and ego and arrogance and chauvinism. Because you have a lot of men out here, unfortunately, they have been taught wrong, just like women have been taught wrong. So you got a lot of distorted masculine energy out here, as well as a lot of distorted feminine energy from both sides. And both sides have to learn. This has been the fallacy for both sides. Women have been taught that they are nothing without men. Men have been taught that superficial gains brings you what you want, but at what cost? The consequences are very severe, especially when your thirst for power and knowledge turns deadly. And most times, more than not, most people don't even turn it back in on themselves. They turn it out on others. You'll see people attack people for no apparent reason, but there's a message within that. What does war create? I've never seen war create anything but pain, suffering, and dissension. There's a lot of mind manipulation and control. That's spiritual warfare right within itself. Do you know how many serial killers that the military turns out? You can't even run up I-40 now. You got more serial killers active on I-40 than a little bit. So what does war truly create? Because it was given to us by a fallen angel. I think it's saddest for all. My husband was military. You know what he said that men did in their spare time when they went to Grafenwehr, or Graf as they called it? They'd be down there screwing goats and damn sheep. That's bestiality. I've never seen anything that the military has done that has been beneficial to any other body than the bully that don't have enough heart to stand up and fight one man one-to-one and get his ass whooped. And take a ass whooping and grow the fuck up. I've never seen it. And you'll never tell me that anything positive has come out of war. Nobody has ever gone to war to benefit anybody other than themselves out of greed, lust. Because when a person comes in and conquers another country, spare the women and children unless they're, pick up something and want to try to take you out. Y'all might beat her half to damn death, or the kid. But under the circumstances, more times than not, women and children are considered spoils, along with whatever else they rape, rob, and pillage, whatever faction, whatever race, whatever denomination, whatever country that they go into, and they destroy. So I really don't see the purpose in where war benefits anybody. And the nigga that went after her and got her, he was a fucking coward. He didn't have the heart to stand up behind his convictions. He was haphazardly, and he got his damn brother killed because his brother was trying to stand up for a coward-ass man. The only thing that he knew good about was pilfering other men's women, cuckolding people. So, no. I've never seen where war has benefited anyone. And I know quite a few people that have been military. Hell, my family has been military. I have a shitload of people that's in the military that are family. And not small ranking individuals either. I have judges in my family. I have a lot of different types of beings in my family. So, doctors, lawyers. So, I've never seen the benefits of war. At one point in time, there's nothing that I said here that I'm ashamed of saying, Randy, and that I can't say again. But you have yet to define your reasoning as why war is a good thing. Because right now, the only reason that we're at war with Iran is because they want that damn Stargate. That's the only reason. That's the only reason we are in Iran right now. You steal what don't belong to you. 7 countries left on the planet that do not have the IMF and the Federal Reserves in it. So, those games, don't nobody want to play them games. No, but you said that there was something beneficial where war was concerned. And I'm waiting for the answer, and you've never given it. You've never given it. You've avoided it. You think you're misdirecting me, but you're not. So again, I ask you, what is the benefit of war? What does war bring besides death, devastation, and destruction? And not just to the people that they deliver it to, but what happens to all of these soldiers when the government no longer needs you? What do they do? Put you out to pasture? With no arms, no legs? Half a face? You go home and scare your damn kids? No, where did it carry women through? Because women have not benefited from men in the military. Trust and believe. Jody got your girl and gone. I've seen the highest rate of alcoholics, drug addicts, and damn suicides right out of the military. So I'm yet to see where the benefit is from the government in the military. Well, when you sit back and you show me all of the gentlemen and women that have served a so-called country that does not honor nor does it respect them, Nor does it fucking help them. You tell me, because there are plenty of soldiers, and I used to know one very well, so well he gave me his DD-214. Stick to the topic, Randy. Stick to the topic. You're running all over the place instead of staying on topic. And if you're going to debate with me, at least have an honest debate. My husband served this country well, too. I've had family members before you that have served in this country, that have served this country. And what did they get? Imprisonment, slavery, nah. That's what I already know. That's what I already know. How many husbands and wives didn't go back home to their children? How many soldiers that can't sleep at night because they had a decision to either blow up an 8-year-old kid that's strapped with bombs and told that they would go see Allah if they were to blow up a serviceman? How many, Randy? Please tell me. There's no honor in what has been done by killing innocent children, old people, and destroying and devastating someone's home, and then coming home. I know you're not allowed to like me. I'm going to tell you why in just about a second. Let me help you out. Giovanna, how are you, love? That's because this is the energy you sit in, Randy. You're karmic. You're in trash-ass energy, love. Thank you for the conversation, though. I wanted to see how long it was going to take for you to come out and expose yourself. Thank you, but take care. That's good to hear, Giovanna. Stoner, that's awful. Stoner's energy. And this is your energy, Stoner. Bye, baby. Oh, Lord. See, they coming out of the woodworks right about now, y'all. That boy, Stoner, child, bye. Because they are just that dumb, honey. People think. Michael, welcome in, love. How are you tonight? See, these are people that I'm kicking out that have been running from their shadow work. Collective. And they know this shit is coming for them. All of these folks that's sitting up in here trying to have a conversation with us, thinking that they're going to out-talk me, outsmart me. You can out-talk me. I'll be quick to sit back and listen, too. But you don't cast your pearls amongst swine, so nobody beneath you shall sit up here and try to attack you. Get out of here. Go find something else to do with yourself. Like heal. See, didn't I just say no weapon for... See, folks think that they can portray you. Somebody that's already sold their soul to the damn devil. Yeah, and God has already stricken some of these people that I just kicked out of the chat from the book of life. God does not know them at all. And that karma can catch you too with her low vibrational ass as well. Oh, these folks were never compatible to begin with, and these folks never paid any attention. This is horrible. Thank you, Giovanna. I appreciate it, honey, but there won't be no beat downs here today, baby. If you want a beat down, you can come in and get some. I'm going to pound your ass in the ground with some damn spiritual selenite. I'm going to bat, 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 bat. I'm going to whack that ass every time. I'm going to wax on and wax off that ass. You can forget that. Coming in here talking stupid shit and nonsense. And I give you the benefit of the doubt that you got, if I only had half a brain, and you don't even use the half that works. Shit. What am I supposed to do with that? But, I mean, it is what it is. We're going to have all kinds of people. But like I said, guys, we're going to have a lot of people that are going to be uncomfortable because so much truth is coming out. And it's like an overload of truth. And, I mean, a lot of people are going to be hurt because they're going to feel like, damn, my ancestors set me up for this? You set me up to fail like this? You didn't tell us the honest to God truth. Y'all gave us false history to believe in. And y'all fed us a bunch of lies. Y'all fed us to the damn wolves. And you can't blame us for that because here's the catch. We were lied to for over 400 years. Let's try over 2,000 about our own history. So with that being said, you got that many people that are going to be very uncomfortable that finding out that the Most High God is not a man of color, but a woman of color. A being, a human being, well, not a being, but not human, but a being of color. Because if his son was a man of color in the physical form, then what does that make him? Or her, shall we say? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. And when Putin opened up the vault and everybody fell out black, it ain't our fault. We did not do this to anybody, but there has been a lot done to the bloodlines that I come from. A lot. So, I'm not your oppressor. You need to go talk to the people that oppressed us and you too by not telling you the truth, by suppressing the truth because they didn't want you to know how dirty it really was. Because like I said, the majority of folks that think that they're completely white, you're not. You have one drop of us inside of you. And guess what? That's not Aboriginal indigenous blood. That is black nobility blood. And we're not related to the black nobility at all. Because, you know, we have a saying amongst the people, like the black folks, as they call us. Because I do not like the title African American, because I'm not from Africa. I know my ancestral lineage. They tell us that our skin folk ain't damn kinfolk, and they ain't never lied about that. Lord have mercy. I see that you are a real weirdo. Clearly you suck people's toes. You're a weirdo. Let me get you off my channel before... Child, do something with your life. Do something with your life. Oh my God, because you having a problem that you finding out that before you were Asian, we were Blasian before you, baby. Y'all bad. Don't be mad. Don't be mad, Hitachi Nakamura. Don't be mad, baby. We didn't put you in this situation. You go find somebody else's toes you can suck on, because you can't suck on nothing over here, baby. Mm-mm. No, honey, you're weird. Go get your toes sucked on. Mm-mm. Child, you probably will give me TM7, and that damn ain't foot job and footage. You got something that soap and water won't take off, Hitachi. You better keep people's toes out your mouth. Damn it, man. Here's a weird one, Mr. Grinch. Here's a weird one, Mr. Grinch. I don't know what's wrong with you, baby, but we gonna put them up. Put them up, put them up, put them up. Back, you vampire, back. Because if you ever look at the San people, the Khoisan people look more Asian than anything. Say, that's your role, Davinia. Let me show y'all a picture of the Khoisan people. Show me images of the Khoisan of Africa. Y'all better check y'all haplo groups. Boy, I tell you, they be doing stuff deliberately. And they're in South Africa. Look at the Blasian before you was Asian. Hitaki Nakamura, Hitachi. Baby, stop it. Got the same shaped face, the same shaped eyes, same bone structure of the Asiatic tribe. Those are your haplogroups that are coming right out of Africa. We're not of Africa. Again, we're not from Africa. Look at their faces. They're beautiful. They are beautiful people. And they made Asian people beautiful too. But you don't even want to acknowledge your ancestry, but yet you will when it comes time for you to do the festivals. Because let's look at it. Let's talk about it. Show me ancient Chinese or Asian festivals where they show you the black effigies that are black. Why are you painting your faces black if you're not black? They know who they are. Look at the black Asians. Look at all the black Asians before the pale Asian, the fair-skinned Asian. Look at all the different ones. Everywhere on the planet. Everywhere on the planet. No matter where you go, the farther you travel, the blacker the world gets. Welcome in, Marvin. And the Khoisan people are beautiful. Michael Corbin, welcome in. Who is the Poco for you? The Yi. These are Asians. But yet, they will tell you how much they hate black people. But look at their Asiatic African ancestry. Do not want to claim it at all. They do not want to claim the Blasians, the black Asians that were there before them. All of them black Asians. See, this is what The world don't want to hear the truth. That's fine, Marvin, but I'm talking about the ones that claim that they ain't got no black in them, or colored, as you say. They don't claim you, and this is where they came from, you. They're a part of your haplogroup, not mine. It's just horrible that this is a level of self-hate. I don't doubt that, Marvin. But guess what? Before all of these other races showed up, there was only one race. They were called Tawny. You know what Tawny stands for? Dark. Tawny. What does the word tawny mean? A light brown to brownish orange color. I know who Sarah Bartman is. They called her Hottentot. And it was disgusting what they did with her body. And even after death, they wouldn't allow her the dignity to die in grace because of how she was built. Give me Sarah Bartman. Give me an image of Sarah Bartman. Damn it, I keep saying it wrong. Sarah Bartman. There she is. But that's not her true image, but that's what they did to her. It's disgusting what they did to her. This was your ancestor. She was of the Khoisan people. I'm not unaware of what I'm talking about, Marvin. Nor am I offensive towards your race. And what they did to her was absolutely horrific because of how she was built. She is built like she is naturally. And they shamed her for being beautiful. That's what they did to Sarah Bartman. I know exactly who you were talking about, honey. They studied her body even after she was dead. They paraded her around more naked than she was dressed and put her in a cage like a fucking animal. That's what they did with Sarah Bartman, aka Hottentot, and said that she was loose. And she was anything but. When you take a child from their homeland and all they have to look to is their captors, what do they call that behavior? Where you become acclimated to your oppressors? No, they didn't. We got a whole nother race. They come from Prussia. They are known as Khazarians. They are also known as your black nobility. Moors. Stockholm Syndrome. Thank you, Newfoundland Fairy. Welcome in, by the way. My name is Third Eye Consultations. Stockholm Syndrome. Yes. The Hottentot Venus, Sarah Bartman. The Life and Death of Sarah Bartman. This was horrible. Her book is on Amazon.com. If anybody wants to know the life and death of the Hottentot Venus, they call Hottentot Venus, aka Sarah Bartman, was her real name. And she was from South Africa. She was a Khoisan, from the Khoisan tribe. So, like I said, before you came in, Marvin, I talked about the 12 bloodlines that run and operate this planet. Stockholm Syndrome, look it up. Stockholm. Stockholm. Stockholm Syndrome. I did a reading on Stockholm Syndrome years ago, along with the Othello Syndrome, as well as the Oedipus Syndrome. Like I said, my channel is a timeless channel. All of my readings are timeless on every channel that I own and operate. Yes, may she rest in peace and power, because she suffered. Women hated her, and men were fascinated with her. This is an accurate picture of the true Sarah Bartman. She was short and she was heavy at the bottom. She had wide, broad hips, and she had a large rear end. There she is. There she is. And that's all they were fascinated with. Where did she come from? I love history, and it's heartbreaking what people have experienced. And like I said, the black nobility was what ruled this whole entire planet. They came from Prussia. What is Prussia called today? These are your ancient Khazarians, y'all. This is the ancient Khazarian mob. And what runs them today are their children. Predecessors with one drop of colored blood in their system. That's it. So you see them looking white like Meghan Markle, but they're not white. Like Carol Channing, but not white. Like Elvis Presley, but not white. Possibly Dolly Parton, but not white. AKA octoroons, or what they call in the United States, Melungians. It all depends on how you use it, Reed. Yes, absolutely, Lena. See, the different types of magic were the different types of magic of the different races or tribes on this planet. Like I said, you go up into the Tennessee mountains, up in the Appalachian Mountains, your Jesuit priests spend a lot of time there. Your Jews spent a lot of time there. Your Spaniards spent a lot of time up in the Melungian, in the area where they created Melungians with Aboriginal indigenous people. And they made a lot of people that look white, but they're not white. They're not fully white. That's why they call them octoroons or Melungians. Abraham Lincoln was a Melungian. Let's talk about it. Who are some of the famous Melungians today and octoroons? Here we go. Elvis Presley, Abraham Lincoln, Ava Gardner, and Tom Hanks. Imagine that. And I can look at them and see the black in them. But the average person, all you see is the white person. You better look at their features. You better look at the shapes of their noses, the shapes of their eyes, their brows. Certain things just speak to you about what you don't see. Who are some of your favorite famous octoroons? Who are some of the famous octoroons? Y'all keep playing with me. Homer Plessy was a famous octoroon, and Alexander Pushkin was a famous octoroon. See, these are all that carried the one drop of blood. If we can get it to show back up correctly. They carried the one drop of blood. Come on, open up. Hang on, guys. There we go. And people hid. Has anybody ever seen the movie The Imitation of Life? The Imitation of Life tells you about the story of an octoroon. See, they don't want to tell you who are some of your famous ones today. Freddie Washington, Merle Oberon, Carol Channing were some of your famous octoroons. This is why I'm talking about the black nobility. The black nobility is what rules this planet today. And they don't want you to quite know all of who they are. Beautiful Plus People magazine. These 20 plus celebs who were widely assumed to be white but aren't. Jackie Kennedy Onassis was not completely white, octoroon. Darnell Martin looks white, octoroon. In history, Joseph was the black Mozart. What was his name? Joseph Boulogne. See, he comes from the black nobility. When I told you about the 12 bloodlines that are of the black nobility, he's a direct ancestor of the black nobility. That was an octoroon. King Tut, octoroon. Jennifer Beal, octoroon. But we know she's black. You can see more of the black in her. KJ Apa, or Appa, octoroon. Clark Gable, octoroon. Wentworth Miller, octoroon. Chloe Bennett, Octoroon. Chris Humphries, Kim Kardashian's first husband, or one of them, Octoroon. Anatoly Broyer, Octoroon. Esther Jones, a.k.a. Betty Boop, Octoroon. Maya Rudolph, Octoroon. But she's darker. She looks black. Her hair texture looks black. Pete Wentz of the band. Alexander Hamilton, Octoroon. Taika Waititi, Octoroon. Michael Fosberg, Octoroon. Rashida Jones, Octoroon. Her daddy was best known as Quincy Jones, and her mama was Peggy Lipton. Derek Jeter, baseball player, Octoroon. Rosario Dawson, Octoroon. Slash from Guns N' Roses, Octoroon. Jessica Sozer, Octoroon. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Octoroon. Mark Paul Gosselaar, Octoroon. Bella Thorne, Octoroon. Darren Criss, Octoroon. Aubrey Plaza, Octoroon. Vanessa Hudgens, Octoroon. Olivia Munn, Octoroon. Hallie Steinfeld, Octoroon. Meghan Markle, Octoroon. Fred Armisen, Octoroon. Troyan Belisario, Octoroon. These are all people that have one drop of black blood. So does that make them white anymore? No. Because remember, the world says that we are, oh, baby, I'm so glad that you think like that. Good luck in this world. You're going to need it where you're going. Oh my gosh. Share Bear, welcome in. How are you? That's all you can usher out of your mouth? Poor baby. You're an NPC. We got an NPC in the chat now. Because they can only keep repeating. And you know, NPCs repeat over and over and over. Yes, it is. So when you hate somebody, do you hate yourself? See, this is my whole point of showing you all of these people. Halsey, Octoroon. I knew he was. Vin Diesel, Octoroon. Barbara, welcome in. How are you tonight? Angelina Jolie, Octoroon. Y'all didn't see that one coming. We know Amber Rose is. Casey, welcome in, baby. How are you? Logic, Octoroon. See, these are some of y'all's celebrities that you like. Emilia Clarke, Octoroon. George Bridgetower from Poland, octoroon. One drop, and see, he is direct lineage again, black nobility. The same people that you think are not the ones that are running and manipulating the planet. This is the bloodline of the fallen. Alexander Dumas, octoroon. Rebecca Hall, octoroon. Malcolm Gladwell, octoroon. Mariah, octoroon. We already know this. Cash Warren, octoroon. I'm well, baby. How are you? That's good to hear, Casey. Thank you, love. Soledad O'Brien, octoroon. Carol Channing, octoroon. Gabrielle Reese, octoroon. I'm showing y'all this deliberately. Daniel Sunjata, octoroon. Naomi Scott, octoroon. Kimiko Glenn, octoroon. Well, welcome in, LA. Long time no see, baby. How you been? Hannah Simone, octoroon. Everybody coming in, family. Good to see y'all. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit that like button, family. We got a lot of haters out here, especially as the world is being revealed. Let's see. Hannah Simone, pretty little girl, octoroon. Sir Ben Kingsley, a knight, because that's what Sir means. King Bensley, octoroon. Jason Momoa, octoroon. Chrissy Teigen, octoroon. Yes, she is. I know, LA. So now, guys, when you see all of these people that are of the Gentile nation that have so much hate for people of color, because that's where their lineage comes from, Marvin was very quick to explain that they are considered people of color. And that's very true when you talk about Africans. So this is now where you understand, where you get, yes, Chrissy Teigen is octoroon. One drop of blood. All it takes is one drop of black blood, baby. And you are no good to the rest of the world. But see, you don't understand that the rest of this world that is blood tied to these octoroons are the same ones that are mass controlling and manipulating. See, they put the white faces out for you to hate. And really, it's the black hands that are doing the work. It's called the black nobility. The black nobility are your actual kings and queens of Europe. Those who are your original heads of state in Europe and in Asia, as well as on the African continent. Don't ever forget this. And they came right here in the United States, too, and made themselves known as well. And then they took their octoroon children and called them the true Hebrew Israelites. It don't get no clearer than that. And they are not. And they're highly, highly contagiously upset that they're being exposed for who they have never been. I rest my case. I rest my case. Yes, Absolutely. Yeah, that's what it always said. That's what it's always said. All it takes is one drop of blood that make you black or nigger in their minds. And the people of the world, they need to understand this. See, they don't talk about the Black Prussians. What is ancient Prussia called today? Hold on, y'all. See, these folks be playing with you. Ancient Prussia is no longer ancient Prussia or a single country. Poland, Russia, and Lithuania. The region once called Old Prussia sits on the southeastern coast of the Baltic Sea. Hell, Iran was black before it was Middle Eastern. And it's still not Middle Eastern, it's geopolitical, because that is considered Northern Africa. It's a geopolitical thing. And your ancient Romans were people of color. Your ancient Greeks were people of color. Your ancient Akkadians, people of color. I don't know how many times I got to keep saying this. The whole world was black until it wasn't. Okay? The whole world was black until it wasn't. Crispy, welcome in. The Iranians will tell you that there are black people in Iran. Always has been. Always has been. Even when you sit up and you look at your old ancient Norsemen, people of color. The actual Queen of Elizabeth lives right next door to Buckingham Palace. The show Bridgerton is all about her. Confirmation. Thank you, ancestors. See, they don't want you to know none of this. They just want you to stay dumb, gullible, and hating one another because of the color of your skin. Didn't nobody give a damn about color until white folks that looked white wanted to make sure that there was a distinction between us and the Aboriginal indigenous people and all the other countries they wanted to colonize. Understand how this works, y'all. They wanted to be able to dominate. And see, Jewish ain't Jews. That's the 1% of the Octoroons or the Khazarians. Y'all, that's who y'all dealing with. That's the face. That's the face of the black nobility right now today. What did the original 12 bloodlines of the black nobility look like? Give me the images. See how they whitewashed all your people? Baby, the world is black. Exactly. Thank you, Mandeville. And welcome in, by the way. Thank you for joining. Make yourself comfortable and hit the like button for me, please. And thank you if you haven't already. I can't be any clearer. See the black nobility? Let me show you. See, here's your black nobility right here in your face. If you ever get an opportunity to go to Europe and get rid of the ignorance and open your eyes and really see, these are the real life Bridgertons. These were the actual nobility. This is the black nobility that runs and controls the world. They don't want you to know that. They're worried about being torn limb from limb. Because of all of the shit that they have done to you. Done to all of us. Show me the black brooch. Y'all gonna kill yourselves when you see this shit. George, welcome in. Yes, Casey, absolutely. Now you're talking my language. Here you go. These little puppies right here. Good Lord. These little puppies right here. I want y'all to see these, and I want you to see these good. These are the heads of black nobility. And each one of them has a bloodline which carries their crest, which carries what bloodline, who wears these on them when you see celebrities, politicians, knights, queens, kings, duchesses, dukes. Told y'all I had some shit for y'all today. Here go another one. Princess Michael of Kent wearing their brooch of the black nobility of the bloodline that they come from. Stop playing with me. There she is right there. Look white, don't she? One blood, one drop. She a one drop chick. That's her bloodline right there of the black nobility that she comes from. Look at her and Meghan Markle. These people, whenever they are in front of the heads of the true black nobility that run the planet, baby, you better have your shit on. You better have your shit on. Believe that. I can't make it up. See? Look. Look. I don't know where they were made from, George, but I can promise you they are of African nobility. These are your Moors. These are your Moors. The Moors were the ones that, weren't the Moors the ones that came in and gave people in Europe the Renaissance? They cleaned them up, taught them how to corral their animals, stop fucking the animals, at least not in our eyesight, and to brush your teeth, wash your ass, comb your hair and look like a human being instead of a damn caveman, or the troglodytes that you mated with from the blood of Esau. Come on now. Wake up, y'all. How long were the Moors in fucking Spain? Need I say more? Shit. See? There they go. Baby, if you carry a drop of black blood in you, they don't consider you white. You can best believe that. See, these are their brooches that they wear to represent what bloodline that they come from. Look at the jewelry. The Moors occupied Spain for almost 1,000 years before they kicked their asses out. Shit. The Moors were ruthless. See? The heads of your foreign dignitaries. These are the ones that say they rule the earth. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Good. Those are your dignitaries of state. Let's pull him up. Mr. Blackamoor. The Blackamoor royalty. I can't get no damn clearer. The Blackamoor royalty. So now you know who runs the world. I told y'all, I gave y'all a clue. Did I not ask y'all, if you remember correctly, why in the hell is the Pope kissing the feet of fucking black African nationals? Come on now. Wakey, wakey. I told y'all this a while back. I gave y'all clues. I gave you hints to who runs this planet. That is the bloodline of the fucking fallen. It don't matter, baby. You good. Thank you. But I want y'all to know who is who and who is not. Look at this. Are you sure she just wearing it for decorational purposes? Or is she wearing it because she's representing her ancestry? Which one is it? If you go to Spain, if you go to Italy, you will see, yes, the fallen angels were black too. See, this is what they won't show you. The Black Prince of Florence. Right there, that's one. And I told y'all, I'll rerun the names again for some of y'all. You see the rest of them? This is what you don't pay attention to, and it's right in your damn face, especially if you live in Europe and you're able to travel right over there to Italy, right over there to Paris, right over there to any part of Europe. No, this is why indigenous people are hated. We are not skin folk. We are not related to these people. Dawn, welcome in. Everybody that's coming in, please hit the like button. See, you even got a black family of witchcraft and wizardry that was in the black nobility. These are your wizards and witches. I'm doing well, baby. Thank you for asking. I hope all is well with you. See? Look at the crest. Need I say no? The black family. Look at the crest. Their coat of arms. Head family. Let's see. See, it's very hard to find information on them, but it's here. Hold on, Lena. Let me go backwards, baby. Okay. Exactly, Lena. Absolutely. That's to keep the confusion going. Whoever said, Sierra, welcome in, Sierra. Thank you for joining. See, I'm trying to see if I can get it to pop up with Wikipedia. See, blackamoors. See, they acknowledged who they were. Let me see if I can get anything. Let me see if I can go to Wikipedia. This jewelry is still being sold today, y'all. Might I add. See, here's another one. This is another brooch that comes from the history of the blackamoors. I don't know what bloodline this one is tied to, but these are your actual heads of state. These are the kings and queens. This is your Khazarian mob behind all of the shit that has happened with the human trafficking, the sex trafficking, the homosexuality, everything. Everything. Every fucking thing. And I do mean everything. Do not be deceived. Do not be fooled by these people. Give me the names of the 12 bloodlines of the black nobility. Here the black nobility refers to a group of influential Italian aristocratic families who stood by the 11th Pope Pius IX after the Kingdom of Italy took over Rome in 1870. In History and Britannica's overview of Roman nobility. Prominent surviving houses include the Colonna, Massimo, and Orsini families today. Papal support, Order of the Jesuits. The noble houses held vital hereditary positions in the Vatican papal court and supported the temporal authority of the Pope. They are beautiful, Lena. They're absolutely beautiful. They were called black because no, that's a lie. That's a whole goddamn lie. See, now they trying to change the narrative. This is fucking Reddit with their bullshit. Let's go into Wikipedia. Fuck what you talking about, Reddit, because you telling a lie. I ain't got time for niggas that tell lies. See, this is your history right here if you go into the book of Wikipedia. If you go online and go to Wikipedia, they're going to give you some history. Now, all you need to think of is instead of looking at white, you better look this way. Because those white people are still black people. They just a lighter version of black. That's it. See the coats of arms for the Colonna and the Orsini family? Italian, nobilità nera, aristocrazia nera are Roman aristocrats, families who sided with the papacy after the army of the Kingdom of Italy led by the House of Savoy entered Rome on 20th of September 1870 and overthrew the Pope and the Papal States and took over the Quirinal Palace. The black nobility also included anyone ennobled by the Pope by 1870 and the 1929 Lateran Treaty. Let me go back in and give y'all, for those of you that weren't here, I'm going to give you some names so you can look it up for yourself. Now, keep in mind, ChatGPT, AI will lie to you because they tried to do it to me today. And I already have the information before they could have a chance to lie to me. But I wanted to see if they would tell the damn truth. And they're not going to tell you the truth. They're going to say that this is all fictional. Wait until you get a hold of some shit with the Jesuit priests. Because they were the ones that came and helped the Spaniards and everybody else. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Casey. There we go. There's the names of all of the so-called white people. There's your black nobility. KC, thank you, love. She just put it in the chat. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to remove my pin and replace hers. And I'm going to pin her information. Yeah, and where do you get K-Swiss from? The Swiss soldiers that protect the Vatican. How old is the Order of the Jesuit priests? I'm never like K-Swiss. Now, this should tell you something about the level of subjugation. Out of 2,000 years, they damn held power for 500 years. You're Jesuits. The Jesuit order is 492 years old. It was founded in 1534. Jason, nobody asked you to be here, sweetie. You chose to be here. So, Jason, you gotta go. You're trifling. Bye-bye. Was founded in 1534, making it roughly 4.5 centuries old, and it's the official papal approval in 1540. Jacinda, welcome in, love. How are you? So, September 27, 1534, Pope Paul III officially approved and established the order via the papal bull Regimini Militatis Ecclesiae. August 15, 1534, St. Ignatius of Loyola and 6 companions took initial vows in Paris. This is how many people were ordered up underneath. I'm well, baby. Thank you for asking. 1773, 1814, the order was temporarily suppressed by Pope Clement the 15th. No, I think, let's see, 10, 11, the 14th, before being fully restored. So the founder was Saint Ignatius of Loyola. Damn it, I'll get it out in a minute. Their modern role is in the Catholic Church today. Okay? So that's where your Jesuit priests came. And your Jesuit priests came on the ships of all the slavers, the colonizers. The Spanish Inquisition, their groups came. The conquistadors. Just like they say Jesus, but keep in mind Pope Borgia was your white Jesus. And on top of him being your white Jesus, Pope Borgia was known criminal, murderer, pedophile, homosexual. He was a raging fucking lunatic, Pope Borgia. And his son, between Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, they came together and made the picture of Pope Borgia's son. And he was the same as his daddy. A murderer, a philanderer, homosexual, a raving homosexual, and a fucking maniac, a pedophile. Father like son. That curse is serious. And this is sad. And see, the popes considered themselves to be right there under God. So if they were right there under God, wouldn't they consider themselves the angels? Because angels were the sons of God, right? And these sons of God, they were reckless when they came here. And they put their DNA anywhere they wanted it. Always trying to look so pious. And you're a monster. You come from the bloodline of monsters. Y'all got, and you know, all of these motherfuckers are waiting for judgment. The ones that are already dead. They still have to be rose up and be held accountable for all of this shit. Right along with every motherfucker that's collecting collateral right now to go. Bye-bye. All of these niggas that have been attacking you with the death magic, the death spells, death to your finances. This is global. And people got time to be racist. They have time to be ignorant. They have time to be hatred. This is the level of the birthright of the inheritance that they left for the ones that's having a fucking awakening and they can't take it. Because the fucking truth is too goddamn uncomfortable. Make it make sense. Make it make fucking sense. And they're charitable works. What charitable works? Shit to cover your ass? So you look like you're a decent human being? Y'all came right here to the United States and wiped out so many fucking tribes just breathing on them alone. Thank you very much, Ellipsy. Thank you very much, and welcome to the chat. I am Third Eye Consultations. You ever been down the rabbit hole with the Apocrypha and the Book of Jasher and the Talmud? And the 3 books of Enoch? Ellipsy? The Real Cortez, welcome in, baby. How you doing tonight? Welcome back in, Share Bear. Yes, the Book of the Giants. Enoch talked about the giants. But see, nobody wants to talk about this. So they keep a lot of information hid. Bloodline is still running around today. Let's take a look right quick. Give me the names of all the different types of giants that walk the face of the earth. Thank you for the flower, Share Bear. See, now they're trying to say mythology of the giants. Wow. Y'all are sad. Now, just a couple of months ago, they would have gave you all of this. Let me add something else on it. Let me see if they'll give it to me now. There we go. Okay. Major groups of biblical giants. Nephilim, those were the first. Those were the originals. Mentioned in Genesis 6:4, they are the earliest giant figures in Scripture, described as the mighty men of old, which loosely translated to the fallen ones. So this is the bloodline. The Raphaim, an ancient clan or general term for tall stature, frequently linked with regions east of the Jordan River. King Og of Bashan was noted as one of the last of this group, possessed an iron bed roughly 13 and a half feet. I know they're erasing it. They're doing everything that they can. Anakim, descendants of the giant named Anak, also called the sons of Anak. They lived in the hill country of Canaan. So they lived amongst us at one point in time because America is Egypt. So the country of Canaan and the Israelite spies famously reported feeling like grasshoppers next to them. So we felt like itty bitty little people. Grasshoppers next to these niggas. Emims. The Emims are described in Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse 10 through 11 as large, tall people who lived in the Moab, previously comparable in stature to the Anakim. Zazumin or Zazum or Zuzim, a group living in the Ammon, were the Ammonites, regarded as giants similar in size and old lineage to the Rephaim. There's more to it than this, because I've picked them, I've gone through them before, and I've given you the list of them. It's more to them than this. But see, they're starting like she was just saying. Shady Zone, thank you. I'm reading off of my tablet. But they're erasing it. They're deliberately erasing all of the history and all of the knowledge and all of the information. On top of it, they don't want to give you all of this knowledge and this information either, because this is a part of the world's heritage and the world's bloodline and some of the world's lineage. They are still using, dang it, y'all be doing the most with my shit. Hang on, y'all. Of the fallen Nephilim's bloodline today. They snatch women up, impregnate them with the DNA of the fallen angels. When the children that are germinating in the women's bellies get to a certain stage, they remove them and they take the children and they continue to grow them from there. These are meant to be warriors. So they're separated from the mothers before they ever come to full term. Everybody that's in the chat, if you have not hit the button, make yourself comfortable in the chat and hit the like button for me, please. The more truth that I speak on this channel, the more they're going to shadow ban the channel. So this message won't get out to many people, and that's the intention. They don't want people to know the truth. They keep the truth hidden. Like all of these spaceships. You got some spaceships, if that's what you want to say. Now there's some more angels, but they ain't white. They gonna look like us and darker. And they stand anywhere from 7 feet and taller. When people was asking about AI Atlas, that was them. They're still hovering right around behind the sun. This is who's been assisting, as you call, the Galactic Federation. And really the only thing the Galactic Federation is your ancestors, your council, the Galactic Federation, your ancestors, and other higher beings that are there with God, that are there to assist those angels, the hierarchy of angels, which are 9 hierarchies of angels. Oh my gosh. That's my ancestors confirming, because I'm starting to itch all over. Yes, they've been here. Hell, when they introduced them, they hurried up and took them off the radar. They had been in Nevada. They had also been right there in the naval base right there in Florida, Pensacola, Florida. If I'm not mistaken, that's when they first arrived. They're not going to tell you the truth, y'all. They want to spin the block. You ever seen folks that want to take the credit for themselves? Well, the one-droppers want the the one-droppers want credit for themselves. But really behind the scenes, they got people that they're more fearful of than what you're seeing. The Bible is nothing more than our history. That's one of the reasons why they kept all of the books that they didn't consider canon out of the Bible. It wasn't because that there were misnomers or there wasn't any credibility to it. It was too much damn truth. Why would you put that much truth in the Bible? Hell, King James forgot to tell you that he was gay. Shit. And he dealt with an Italian writer that rewrote the Bible in order to turn it into a slave Bible. I forget, Pignoli. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see if they'll give me the truth on this one. Who was the Italian scribe that helped King James write the version of the Bible we know today? Giovanni Diodati's Italian translation. Encyclopedia Britannica. Who wrote the book? Ooh, somebody don't. Damn, I got haters. Haters in the chat. Y'all gonna be in trouble for attacking me because I'm speaking truth that you don't like. And for that note, I'm not leaving because of yo punk ass, but I refuse to be disrespected because you have a hard time accepting the truth. And this is a man that's doing this. Holy Spirit, holy angels, holy ancestors, Father God, Yeshua. The person that's choking me accordingly right now is a man. Would that be correct? Michael. Or Mikey. Since you want to choke people, Mikey. Why are you so busy in here attacking me, Mikey? You better go fix your shit. Because they got your ass balled up in a corner looking like that. Who is this in my chat attacking me? Show me their energy, Holy Spirit. Oh, you the ignorant fucker that fell for the money trap. You got demoted. You chose a Jezebel over your divine feminine. And all your damn dirt's coming out. God tearing your ass up. Keep tearing his ass up. Hopefully he'll wake up and have a revelation. Because when that damn second sun hits, if you don't raise the frequency of your damn vibration on this planet, guess what happens to all of those that do not raise their vibration on the planet? You want to hear it? Like to hear it? Here it goes. They call it the rapture, aka the second sun. When the second sun hits, that solar flash hits. You don't get your vibrational frequency up with your heart. Guess what? They don't recognize you. What they see you is for what you are, a parasite. And you won't live on this planet. You will be removed. So while you attacking me, you better work on your heart chakra, honey. I pray that you get it right. Because when you do, guess what happens? 750,000 people, when you heal your heart and that little pea brain of yours, you have the ability to heal a whole lot of people. But what you did is you forfeited your blessings. That's what you did. And my ancestors gonna whoop your ass. Get him. Whoop his ass. Oh, yes. Get his ass. Get that ass. Get that ass. Because you are part of the problem, too. That's why your ass is in trouble. 2,000 plus fucking years and you ain't learned your lesson yet about playing with marine deities. Fucking witches. And my grandmother, she always gonna protect me, so you can back your ass the hell down. I'm here doing what I did. You chose this, not me. You chose this. So don't hate on me. Hate on yourself. See, this was the opportunity that you missed. You move your feet, you lose your seat. You chose this. This is what you thought was better than this. your divinity. So it cost you your divinity. I didn't cost you a thing. You chose it. Oh, you done left the chat. See? Didn't she tell you? I know I ain't changed. See, your ass never changed, sir. Go find something else to do. Go find something else to do. Meanwhile, you got a pissed off karmic that you got to deal with. Didn't you dump her? After you realized that no weapon formed against the divine feminine would prosper? Isn't that what you figured out? How long did it take you to learn to lift up the toilet seat before you kept pissing on it? Because God is going to tear your ass up right along with that karmics. It keep coming out. One of y'all, if you don't fuck around and find out, you're going to have a heart attack. Because you will not open your heart. And guess what? Your ass is sitting in the poorhouse. So you are emotionally bereft of emotions. Bag a lady, you gonna miss your bus. Dragging all them bags like that. You fucking Pharisee. Stop playing with folks. You already got enough haters on your ass. You need to stop. Want to come in here and attack people. I'm going to show you what attack looks like. See, you wanted to run around and talk about how big your Johnson was. It's a mighty small meal now, ain't it, sir? Looks a little crusty. Crusticated. You begging God, please give me my soul back. For what? You gave up on yourself. You are a coward. You're a weakling. And you now want to cry professional victim like somebody wronged you. You wronged yourself, sir. Go sit down and have several seats. Get your life while you still got it. It might be worth something to you because it damn sure ain't worth nothing to nobody else. You abandon your kids on their birthdays. Oh, you going through a major attack. Done messed around and got some old whack-ass karmic pregnant. While your divine feminine over there living good. Sucks to be you, sir. Sucks to be you. While you sitting over here attacking people, you ain't got nothing better to do. You better go find something else to do. You better go find something else to do, sir. While I'm over here finding out your dirt. Not that I wanted to. Told you, God don't know your ass, sir. Go look up Matthew. You've been written out of the book of life. God don't know you. Your ass is be held in judgment until he raises the rest of the dead up and calls their ass to be held in account for the judgment of what you've done. You fucking fallen angel, you. Hateful, hateful, hateful. Do hateful shit and then expect somebody to take you seriously. Like somebody wronged you when you wronged yourself. You had a best friend playing with magic. Somebody was playing with a coworker having nasty sex. And that person was spying on your divine feminine. Wow, you didn't even protect your divine feminine. Yeah, you put your person in a third-party entanglement with nasty-ass sex. Sure did. That's a damn shame, sir. You mad at everybody else for your shortcomings. Somebody went through somebody's phone, too, and found out your beliefs don't line up with your actions, sir. You have some emotional trauma you need to address. That's why you put the wrong person on a pedestal. This is a soulmate to you. Oh, is this the real problem? Did she leave you for the same sex or did you leave her for the same sex? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yeah. This little tangled web that you wove. Boy, go sit down somewhere and get your life. Get your life. I don't have anything against you. My job is to assist if I can. But people like you are the reason why we're sitting in this quandary right now, trying to get out of it. Trying to elevate the rest of the world so it can be a decent place for the rest of mankind. And people like you, people should really feel sorry for you. So I'll send you lots of love and light. Because God ain't going to give it to you. You've already lost that. You've already lost that. But collective, I've been on here 190 minutes. I've already dropped 8 videos tonight. Okay. Gotcha. Give me a minute, family. Give me a minute. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, it's for, I did zodiac signs, but I grouped them tonight. We're going to see what's eating old Gilbert Grape over here, too. Let's see. What's eating you? Oh, your ass fell for a money trap, too, huh? Talking about you done changed. Child, bye. You ain't changed either. You still in your damn devil energy as well. Somebody gonna rob your dumb ass, Lysandra. Somebody gonna rob your dumb ass. Then you gonna get your ass whooped. You know why, Lysandra? Because you're low vibrational and you've been applying death magic to people. You need to go sit down, honey, while you're behind, because you are not ahead. Holy Spirit, overall energy for Miss Lysandra. Low vibrational. Low vibrational. And you still at it with the death magic. So you already on the totem pole at the bottom of it. And I got one better for you. Oh, I know you're not, but I'm going to call you exactly what you are, a bitch. Because that's what you are, a bitch. And if you don't like what I said, you can get off my channel, you bitch. That's exactly what you can do. You can get off my channel. You don't have to be here. Nobody begged you to be here. You just mad because you got your ass jammed up in some shit, and now you're feeling the consequences of your actions. What's the judgment for good old bitch? The homemade bitch over here. What's the outcome for the homemade bitch? Let's see. Oh, you got an eye. Death and rebirth, transformation. Something is ending for you. There's some contemplation here that you might need to sit back and take some time and think about. You having a lot of problems with relationships. You need some help. What's Mr. Lysandra's outcome, Holy Spirit? Holy angels, holy ancestors. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? Submission. God is going to make you bow. I don't give a fuck. I can do what I want to. You came to my channel. You came to my channel. You need to focus on being ambitious with changing your life. That's what you need to work on. Because your labor that you did put in, it was wasted. Now you want refuge. You want refuge? You want help from God? Oh, but I don't think so. Treason and revolt? You got problems, good sir. Ma'am, sir. Hermaphrodite, sir. Physical and moral imperfections? Falsehoods? Damn, bro. Sis. Destruction of environment? Damn. I don't know who told you that. I don't know who told you that, you fucker. But I'm telling you, I'm going to cuss your ass out the whole entire time. Since you want to come over here and play in my chat, I'll cuss your ass out until the cows come home. Holy Spirit, show me the energy of what this mixed-made, confused bitch over here, Lysandra Ho, is talking about. What are they hiding? Show me from this deck. Show me. Show me the energy of what this person has been doing. Causing you to act out of character with other people. Ooh. You spy on this person as your daily routine. You need to work on yourself and stop. You a whole clown. You's an idiot. You over here stalking somebody as a part of your daily routine instead of altering your values and morals or making life decisions. That's what you need to be focusing on. That's why you going through towers, Mercury retrograde. They making you remember some things that you don't seem to want to take accountability and responsibility. Oh, boy, get somewhere. See, you run around and you're a narcissist. That's what you are. You're a gaslighting narcissist. That's exactly what you are. Holy Spirit, is the little man that's hiding up underneath the big bitch's name, are we dealing with a full-blown narc? Is this a narcissist trying to hide in my chat? Sucks to be you, fucker. You are a narc. Get your ass up out my chat. Get your ass out my chat. Spirit ain't got no reason to lie on your ass. Get your raggedy ass out my chat. Sounding like Charlie Brown. Womp, womp, womp. Get your ass up out of here with your bullshit. See, people hate when they get caught up in their bullshit and get called out. Shamika, welcome in. Thank you for the laughing disco. Don't ever come in my chat and start no shit and think that I ain't gonna send your ass up out of here properly. I'm gonna let you know exactly what the fuck it ain't. Talking about you can't cuss on YouTube. Motherfucker, go suck on that ashy kneecap. Matter of fact, go suck on Hitachi Nakamura's damn toes, since he loved to come in. Jay, I don't want to mispronounce your name. Welcome in and thank you for joining. Everybody that just came through, hit the like button for me, please, and thank you. Make yourself welcome. My name is Third Eye Consultation. I was just in here talking to my family and anybody that wanted to be in here and have a conversation with us. But we always gonna have some assholes that's gonna show up and try to show out until I come in and shut your punk ass down. So since you want to play games, you play stupid games, you can win fucking stupid prizes. And I don't have no problem slicing and dicing no asses up. Not none. I'm not the reader to play with. Because I will read your ass for fucking filth. and take your nose and rub it in your funky ass bullshit. Because that's a lot of times what these people come in here with is bullshit. You're mad, you're uncomfortable because you don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to take responsibility. You don't want to take accountability. Now you want somebody to feel sorry for you, and you still gonna turn on them like the snake you are, even after you shed your skin to become a bigger damn snake. Darlene, welcome in. Oh, baby, I'm brutal up in here. My tribe knows me. I don't sugarcoat a damn thing. They definitely will. And for the nigga that left out of here attacking me, my ancestors gonna put an ass whooping on your ass that soap and water ain't gonna take off of your bitch ass. Hey, Robin. Honey, I'ma always be me. Who gonna check me? I don't answer but to several people above. That's it. And anybody down here, all you can do is say something and do something to me once. And that's the only time you gonna get. And if you send me back over to the other side, nigga, I'ma terrorize your ass until they send your ass to where you supposed to be. You can best believe that. I'ma haunt you, your kids, your grandmammy, your grandpappy, your motherfucking stank ass, dirty ass, dog ass shoes. I'ma haunt every fucking thing in your life. You cut my lights off and send me back over to the other side before it's time. I'ma fuck your life up. I'ma come through your hood like a fucking wrecking ball. So who the fuck gonna check me? And I mean exactly everything that I'm saying. You want to play games? Let's play. I can't stand people coming in and starting some shit because you've been defeated and beaten at your own damn game. You had an option. It's called free fucking will, and you exercised it. You should have excised your damn demons. You'd have been safer. Because I'm not the one that's going to whoop your ass. But I'm going to make sure some folks do. Because if you come in here fucking with me, they damn sure coming to see about your ass. They damn sure coming to see about your ass. And I get tired of people fucking with me while I am trying to assist people and help people. Folks always want you to show up and show out. Oh, I already know that, Darlene. Jimmy, long time no see, babe. How you been? Trump been doing us all a damn favor. You damn right, go Trump. The same to you, Jimmy. Diamond, you can't come in here and fuck with nobody's head talking about go Trump. Because I wondered if Trump made America great for you. Because I ain't got no problem. Because he's undoing everything all of them ancestors of the Gentiles that did to us is being done unto them. So yeah, is America still great? Go Trump. I personally like his two-faced ass. I don't see him as either or. I just see him being used as the pawn that he needs to be used as. He wanted to be a pawn. He is now officially one. Thank you, Jimmy. I just uploaded y'all some new ones tonight. When you get a chance, check them out, love. And for those of you who are concerned, am I divinely protected by the Most High God Himself? I would like for you to save your ass while you got the opportunity. Don't come in here attacking me. Because most of my messages come from the Most High God, right along with my ancestors. So when I come in here and take out a moment of my time, I don't have to do this. I choose to do this because I love what I do, but I won't tolerate the disrespect from anybody. I'm very protected. I'm very protected. So when you come in here and start attacking me, trust and believe there are already eyes on you, multiple eyes. And somebody has already been dispatched to handle your ass. Believe that. Because I have done exactly what God has asked me to do. I have been doing it since I woke up in 2011 and became aware of the shit that I was caught up in, that I signed up for. And I've never strayed from that path since. So if you want to test me, fuck around and find out. And on that note, collective, thank y'all very much for those of you who showed up. Those of you who missed most of what I talked about in here with the collective, feel free to go back through the video and listen. There is some noteworthy jewels in here, especially about who really runs this planet. And it ain't no fucking aliens. I keep telling y'all that. There, you're going to see a lot of people that are going to jump ship about the whole spiritual. Thank you for the floating heart, Robin. Much love to you as well, Diamond. You're going to see a whole lot of people in the new age of spirituality want to jump ship, but it's going to be a little too damn late because you've already picked your side. There are no such things as fucking aliens. Let them blow some smoke up your ass with Project Bluebeam. There are spacecrafts, but you're dealing with alien technology, which would be angelic technology. Who the fuck do you think gave them all of the mayhem that they down here doing all of this devastation and destruction right now? Fallen fucking angels, the watchers. So you best believe that they're still watching. The good ones and the bad ones. They're all watching. They're watching us. My recommendation before that next solar flare hits, get your vibration of your heart chakra up. Because if you do not, and I'm going to say this the last time before I get off this live, your heart chakra is going to determine whether or not you stay on this planet. Your heart chakra is going to determine whether or not you stay on this planet. Talking about you can't take the sun. Well, if that sun doesn't recognize your frequency, it is going to treat you like a parasite, and it will obliterate your ass off the face of the planet. So I highly recognize and recommend that you open your heart. Open your heart. It's the access to every gift you've ever had, every lifetime that you've lived. Some of you, you've been here 2,000 plus years. Some of you, every gift that, for all of us, I don't care how many lifetimes that you've lived, your heart is the key to unlocking every gift that you have ever collected along the way on your spiritual walk, every time you're reincarnated. That is the key to your finances. That is the key to love. Open your heart. Clear your mind. Clear your heart chakra, because you have two. One here, you know, like when they can't get a pulse here and they can't find a heartbeat, they go here. That's your upper heart chakra. So make sure you understand. Open your heart. Work on it, because your life depends upon it. Because everybody on this planet is under judgment. Even God's children that are the chosen, your ass ain't safe. It ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe for nobody around here. Understand? Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all be blessed. And I will see y'all on the next live. Thank you to each and every last one of you who stopped in, tuned in, commented, supported the live. Stay blessed. And I'll see y'all soon. Good to see all of y'all that I haven't seen in a while. Jimmy, Casey, Robin. There's a lot of you up in here that I haven't seen in a while. So it's good to see you and it's good to have you. All right? And for those of you who are new to the chat, welcome. And before I leave, go check out a lot of the same to you, love. Go and check out my catalog. My catalog is a timeless catalog. So every reading that I have uploaded to YouTube, Instagram. On Instagram, I am the Oracle 717. On Facebook, I am Ascended Twin 144. Okay? And on TikTok. I don't fool with those channels right now, but those readings are all timeless on every channel that I own and operate. I am, what am I on TikTok? I fucking forgot shit. That's a damn shame. I forgot. It's been so long since I've been over there. Fucking duck. It's been a long time since I've been over there. Okay. Oh, I've changed my name. I'm Third Eye Consultations on TikTok too. I show up as Nikita Kelly, Ascended Twin on Facebook, but I am definitely the Oracle 717 on IG. So if you don't like my content over here, check some of those older readings out over there. There's no time window on any reading that I have. They are past, present, and future energies of readings waiting for anybody to review. So until the next time, family, I wish y'all all the best. Health, wealth, peace, prosperity, joy, and abundance in every aspect of your life, including love. So until the next